The salty air hung heavy with the promise of rain. Seagulls called overhead, their cries echoing through the quaint coastal town of Oakhaven. Nestled amongst the weather-beaten shops lining the harbour sat Lena's bakery, Sugar and Sea. Its pastel blue facade and the cheerful yellow awning beckoned passers-by with the warmth of freshly baked bread and the alluring aroma of sugar and spice. Lena, with her heart as warm as her ovens, poured her soul into every creation. Each cake, each delicate pastry was a testament to her love for the craft. Her hands, dusted with flour, moved with practiced grace, weaving magic with every knead and swirl. The bakery was her sanctuary, her canvas, where she painted edible masterpieces that brought smiles to the faces of the townsfolk. The day Daniel stumbled into Sugar and Sea was a day like any other, yet it held the soft whisper of change. The rain had begun in earnest, drumming a steady rhythm against the windows, blurring the outside world into an impressionistic canvas of greys and blues. He sought refuge in the warmth of the bakery, the scent of cinnamon and yeast enveloping him like a comforting embrace. Daniel, a writer grappling with writer's block, found himself drawn to the haven Lena had created. He was a man of simple tastes and quiet contemplation, his soul as deep and mysterious as the ocean that raged just beyond the town's edge. The gentle clinking of spoons, the soft murmur of conversation, the comforting aroma of baking, all conspired to soothe his restless spirit. He chose a table by the window, the rhythmic drumming of the rain providing a soothing background score to his thoughts. As he sipped his coffee, his gaze fell upon Lena. Her quiet confidence, the passion with which she kneaded dough, the gentle smile that played upon her lips as she worked captivated him. He found himself returning day after day, drawn not only by the warmth of the bakery, but by the silent allure of the woman who breathed life into it. Lena, with her innate warmth and generosity, soon noticed the quiet writer who sought solace in her bakery. She observed him in the periphery of her busy day, his brow furrowed in concentration one moment, his lips curved into a small, appreciative smile the next. He possessed an air of quiet intensity that intrigued her. She found herself anticipating his arrival, her heart quickening its pace whenever he walked through the door. As days turned into weeks, a silent language of shared glances and shy smiles blossomed between them. Lena, in a gesture that spoke volumes of her growing affection, began sneaking an extra pastry onto Daniel's plate, each one carefully chosen to reflect the moods she sensed in him. A delicate lavender macaron for his melancholy, a slice of her sunshine yellow lemon cake for when his spirits were low, a warm, comforting cinnamon roll for those rainy afternoons when he seemed lost in thought. Daniel, in turn, found himself looking forward to those little surprises. He savoured each bite, recognizing in them the unspoken language of Lena's heart. He began leaving her small notes, tucked discreetly under his plate. A line of poetry that resonated with his current work, a simple thank you that spoke volumes, a fleeting observation about the weather that held a deeper meaning only she could decipher. One particularly blustery evening, as the storm raged outside, mirroring the tumult in Daniel's heart, he found himself lingering in the bakery long after the other patrons had left. Lena, sensing his turmoil, busied herself tidying up, her heart pounding with unspoken emotions. She knew this was the night their unspoken feelings would spill forth, shaping the course of their lives. Lena, Daniel's voice, usually a low rumble, was barely a whisper, rough with emotion. He looked up from his plate, his eyes the color of the stormy sea, holding hers captive. These past few weeks, coming here, seeing you, it's been the only bright spot in my day. Lena's breath caught in her throat, her heart echoing the wild rhythm of the storm outside. She met his gaze, her own heart shining through the depths of her warm chocolate-brown eyes. "Daniel," she breathed, her voice a mere tremor in the quiet bakery, and in that shared look amidst the sweet aroma of sugar and spices, the roar of the storm outside fading into insignificance, their love story began. A love story as warm and comforting as a freshly baked loaf, as sweet and delicate as a meringue, as enduring as the sea itself. A love story whispered in the language of pastries, shared glances, and the unspoken longings of two hearts finding solace in each other.